What is up, my people? How's everybody doing out there this Memorial Day? I hope everybody's having a great one. I know the recurring theme seems to be, why do you pump out a video once every 3 months or something? Well, guys, I've been busy. I've been really busy as of late because I have a beautiful new baby girl, 2-month-old. So she's keeping me very busy. And yes, she is a handful. But right now she's asleep, so I actually went yesterday to check out X-Men Days of Future Past with a friend, and I thought I'd do a review and start pumping out a few more videos on a more frequent basis. So X-Men Days of Future Past. What do I think? Kudos to Bryan Singer. Kudos to Bryan Singer. You went off and did Superman, which was so bad in my opinion, and you could have gone and worked on X-Men 3 instead. Because X-Men 3 was horrible as well. I really didn't enjoy it. And I love the X-Men franchise as a whole, but X-Men 3 left a lot to be desired in my book. And what really worried me was, how was you going to take a classic comic book storyline, because this was taken from the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men volumes 142 to 143 comic book, which was such a huge story, and condensed that storyline into a 2 hour and 10-minute movie. And you did I give you kudos, Bryan Singer. You did a great job. How the character development was sweet. It was on point. Some people argue that Rebecca Romijn Stamos did a better job than the current Mystique, Heather, I believe is her name. Yeah, fighting wise, Rebecca Romijn Stamos is better, but Heather, she produced a likable character. I could see her as Mystique. Her character was well developed. I like how you brought back Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Halle Berry. So this way we can associate Halle Berry with Storm, Ian McKellen's Magneto. You know, Michael Fassbender as the younger version of Magneto. I like that. I like that in a movie where I wish all movies it could be like that. You could relate. So the story opens up in a possible future where the X-Men are being eradicated by this sentient program called the Sentinels, which was introduced by Dr. Track in 1973. So pretty much you see Iron Man getting killed, Colossus getting ripped in half. You see Iceman, who else? Storm getting killed as well. So pretty much the older version, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, the older version of Magneto and Professor X, had to send Wolverine to 1973 to stop Mystique from killing Dr. Track, the damn, I believe that was his name, the damn midget who produced the Sentinel program in 1973. So they pretty much had to stop her from killing the midget. So Wolverine had to go and talk to the younger version of Professor Xavier, which we see him at his worst at that point. We always see Professor Xavier as the leader of the X-Men, as the intelligent leader behind the X-Men, and he was at his worst point. You know, he looked like he's been drinking, and he was just like gone, cuckoo, you know, at his worst point in his life. But, you know, Wolverine Logan, Hugh Jackman did a great job. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He portrays him like pinpoint, spot on. And he went and he had to talk some sense into Professor X. He let him read his mind. He saw the possible future. Boom, they had to go free Magneto out of the Pentagon. And they introduced Quicksilver into that particular scene, which it brought a lot of levity. It brought a lot of laughter to the theater when Quicksilver, in that scene where the guards were shooting at Magneto and at all of the X-Men pretty much, and he just like was running faster than everybody, faster than the speed of light, and he was just like tipping the security guards' hats and like took one guard's hands and like put it aimed at his face so he could punch himself. He moved the bullets out of the way. It was funny. He brought a lot of levity to that, and it was good. I hope that in the future we could see more of Quicksilver. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. So ultimately they ended up stopping Mystique from killing Dr. Track, and this movie was all, to me, about hope. You know, hoping for a better future and altering the past to do so. So the character development was spot on point. I love this movie is I give it a like out of 1 to 10. Like I gotta give it probably like a 9. You know, we could nitpick on certain things. There was certain things that boggled my mind as to why Wolverine still had the wooden claws instead of his adamantium claws, which that part made no sense. Why did Mystique transform into this guy Stryker, the guy who created Wolverine and well, pretty much not created him, but implemented the adamantium into his skeletal system. So those two things like threw me off. But as a whole, this movie was top notch. I recommend if you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. Remember, guys, subscribe to my channel, comment. It helps me in producing more content, and it helps my channel out. I really want to continue to do more videos. I'm gonna start doing a few videos on my daughter, actually. Well, not on my daughter per se, but on parenthood and what it means now to me. I'm a fresh, brand new father. So my views on that. So I don't know. Comment below. Let me know how if you guys go check out this movie or what if you did check out the movie, what you guys think about the movie. So get back to me. It was a great depiction of the comics. Oh, and the introduction after they introduced Apocalypse after the credits rolled. Wow, Apocalypse is a top 10 enemy of the X-Men, and I gotta see how they bring him into the next X-Men storyline here. And the Four Horsemen, which you saw like in the distance. I don't know what exactly he was doing. He was like transforming pyramids. It was this guy is he's a top enemy for the X-Men, so he should be quite a handful in the upcoming movie. So we'll have to wait and see how that's done, and hopefully Bryan Singer continues the storyline here because it's awesome. It was a great movie as a whole. I'm happy. So give it 2 thumbs up, guys. I'll see you later.